Alright, day one, historian hysteria. The chief historian is always present for the big Christmas slate launch, but nobody has seen him in a month. What is the total distance between your lists? So we're going to have a left and right list. So let's see our puzzle input. We have a whole bunch here. Okay, copy that. Day one, he one. Okay, txt. Man, it's annoying. Separated by 3 spaces. Do that. All right. Okay, first and foremost, let's read the data into our code. So this is file IO reading the data of our input. Okay, so we need the address to our file, which is day one, puzzle 1A. Just gonna do a read as data file. And from the data file, we'll say that our raw data is equal to data file. I read lines. And then let's print that raw data, see what we're looking at. Okay, let's do Python day one. Okay, so it's triple. Yep, it seems like it's all triple. And /n. So then we're gonna do the following. For a line in raw data, we're gonna go through it all one by one. We're gonna have a clean data set that's empty. And then first and foremost, line is going to equal, since each are string, we're gonna say line.replace. We're gonna get rid of the /n with nothing. There you go. So we move the /n and line. I will say item that we're going to add is line.split by 1, 2, 3 spaces, and then we're going to go clean data that I append, add that item to that list. Let's do print clean data split. I think we probably have to convert each one to integer as well. We say item 1, item not is equal to integer item not. There's a better way to do this, but we're going to do it simplistic as possible. That. Good. Now we have it all as that. Not bad. We have all the data set. Okay. But that's not what we want. We wanted left, right, left equal empty, right equals empty. Okay, all items 0 go here, there. So that's not bad. Maybe we can do it like this way. We can do left append. Like so. And then we're going to do right append. And that bracket there. Alrighty, so we're looking at every single line in raw data. We're replacing the new lines with empty strings, so we get rid of that /n special character. We split it by triple spaces so that we can separate the two numbers. We had to convert them to integers because we're reading them as a string, and then we're going to add it to left and right. Okay, then we can do print left. Let's look at the first 10, and print right. Let's look at the first 10 as well. Then we'll probably go here. Since we're using this outside, let's declare it outside of our with statement just in case. Variable initializations, end the file IO, then test our code, and boom, those are the first 10 values we have. And let's see, let's look at our first 5. 8510 22869. Okay, should be working. Now we need to do the following: pair up the smallest number in the left list beside this. So we have our left and right made. That means we can do left sort both lists. We can do left sort. and write that sort. We need to pair the smallest on the left with the smallest on the right, and then the second one and so on. Within each pair, you'll figure out how far apart the two numbers are. You'll need to add up all those distances. Okay, so we need a total distance. Total distance equals 0. We haven't traveled yet. For example, if you pair up 3 with left, it's 4. We probably have to make these absolute numbers. Okay, we did that. Let me just check length of left, length of right, just see that they're equal. Perfect. We have 1,000 values on each side. Then we can do 4 in range. Length of left. Item, I will call it item 1 is equal to left at I. Item 2 is going to be right at I. Then we need to. This is a part. This is 4. 9. It's just subtraction absolute value. So that means we're going to need to do import statements. From math, import ABS. Then we can do distance plus equal absolute of item 1 minus item 2. Then our answer would be find the total distance between, so we can do F. The total distance between left and right list and their distance pairs is distance. Let's see what we get. Just a abs favs. How do you do absolute? Python 3 absolute value function. Oh, is it just IEBS? We don't even need to import. Okay, we don't need to do that. Distance plus equal. Distance is not defined. Distance. Oh, total distance. Total distance. Oh. Total distance like that. Save. Clear. Total distance between the left and the right list and the distant pair is a gigantic number. We got 3.5 million. So let's copy this. And your actual left and right list contains many location IDs. What is the total between your two lists? Let's submit that. Yay, we got 1 gold star. Beautiful. So in this code here, we just have to read our line of code and make sure to separate both lists into left and right lists. And if we sort it, since we were guaranteed same data set sizes, just create the pair and then do an absolute value of their subtractions, and you add it to a variable called total underscore distance, where we keep on updating that as soon as we find the differences of their distances or distance between them, and then we would just able to output that. So let's go to part 2. So we can say here, part 1 output. And then we can say part 1 finished, and let's look at part 2. Okay, so part 2, your analysis only confirmed whatever in fear. The two lists of location IDs are very different, or are they? If the historians can't agree on which group made the mistake or how to read both Suchi's handwriting. By in commotion, you notice an interesting detail. A lot of location IDs appear in both lists. Maybe the other numbers aren't location IDs at all, but rather misinterpreted handwriting. This time you'll need to figure out exactly how often each number from the left list appears on the right list. Calculate a total similarity score by adding up each number in the left list after multiplying by the number of times. Okay. So, left list, it appears in the right list 3 times, so the similarity score increases by 3 times 3 equals 9. The second number in the left list is 4. It appears in the right list 1, so 4. Okay. So 9, 4. If it doesn't appear as 0, so we want to get their similarity score. I'll put the similarity score. So which is each item in the left list is multiplied by their frequency in the right list. Total up the left list similarity score. Okay, so that's part 2. Okay, so we had our left list, right list. Here we go. Then we can say 4 left and 4 and 1 and left. We're gonna do total count. We'll just do it linearly. We'll do a quadratic efficiency. We'll say count I1 item 1 count, we'll name it like that, is right count item 1. Great. Let me double check Python 3 list.count. It exists. Yep, it exists. Okay, then we're gonna need a variable called similarity equals 0. This is gonna be plus equal the multiplication of item 1 multiplied by the item 1 count. Okay, so then we're gonna do print the similarity total score is similarity. Okay, we can clear this, run our code, and then we get this type of number, 22 million. There we go. We got the right answer. We did day 1 of our Advent of Code for 2024. Yeah.